This is World Comics Review, and I've been waiting to get Pandemic from your boy Zach, and today a package came, but as you can guess from the Queen's head here, the package came from the UK instead. So I put my patented anti-doxing technology on here, so let's do a good old-fashioned unboxing and see what we've got. Okay, actually I already know what I've got, but never mind. Good old-fashioned unboxing. Whoops. Hang on, I can't do this. That's gonna remove the... Oh, okay. Now I see this. That was easy. We have Eyva. This was something I saw on Indiegogo and was not too sure about, but then I saw it was only about £7, and I think it had free delivery too, even though I live in Japan. So I couldn't really say no at that price. So yes, this is Eyva by Eskander and Timothy Green. Timothy Green 2. I was going to say E. Lived in Japan for too long. So yes, this is a cyberpunk type story. So that's the comic, and also I believe a poster or a pin-up or something. It's been so long. That's the thing with these, going on these crowdfunding binges. It might be you back a comic and then it might be months before you get it, so you forgot what you bought and then suddenly these packages show up. All part of the fun, eh? Right. Where do these bags come from? I never saw these type of bags in the UK, and then I moved to Japan and they were everywhere. And now all the crowdfunding stuff I've got is coming in. And oh, this is one where the sticky bit stays on the flap, not on the bag, so I've got to be careful taking this out. Right, got it. Okay, kind of a small cardboard B4. Is that B4? No, it's a bit... It's one of the American sizes actually. Too big to be A4, too small to be B4. Actually, it might be B4, I don't know now. Got some B4 paper laying around. Right, so yes, Eyva poster, mini poster, and Eyva comic. Oh, this bag's better. Look, the sticky bit stays on the bag, not on the flap, so you can get the comic out without ripping off some of the cover art. Smells nice. Smells like British bookshops. So yes, this is Eyva, the cyberpunk story about, I forgot, I remember this, yeah, I think it's about 3 different worlds, and in the main world, the computer called Mainframe, which is like well, not really the conspiracy theories, like Google's things, Android phones always listening in and spying on you. They tie that into China's social credit type system, so Google is always listening, and then they give you points based on how good you've been, how much you virtue signal. But there's 2 other worlds too, so one's like a countryside primitive world, and one's like an even more advanced world for the rich people who run everything. So yes, this is Eyva's unboxing, and I'll read it at some point. Probably read it on the train tomorrow, and come back with a review at some point. Oh, and also the Shitenoji market was back on. I was so sure it wasn't going to be back on, I didn't even bother to take the body cam. Just took a few quick pan arounds with the phone camera. So let's fire up the indifferent jazz music and watch some of that first. Right, that's enough of that. I was completely broke, of course, so I didn't buy anything, but I saw some interesting gramophone records that I might get next time if they're still there. So let's get on with the main review. So this is Eyva, and I've had a chance to read it now. So as I said before, well, that was several days ago, so I forgot what exactly I said. It's a cyberpunk story by Eskander and Timothy Green II, not Timothy Green E or even Timothy Green Sugoine. So yeah, Anas Eskander was on a few Comicsgate UK shows, although I don't think she's actually Comicsgate or anti-Comicsgate or anything. She's just someone who made a comic because making comics is fun. Imagine that, eh? Making comics isn't actually fun, of course. It's a miserable, hard slog, but you get the idea. So anyway, this story is set in a place called the Ardent Imperium, which is as I said before, it's kind of like a Google mixed with China. So they're always spying on people and listening to what they say, and then your social credit increases or decreases based on how much you virtue signal. And obviously some people aren't very happy about that. So those people are the reformists, who are like rebels against the system. And they were fighting against the Ardents, but apparently peace has been made. But the rebels are kind of have also partly been enslaved, and they're working in something called the coltan mines, which to find the right page to yes, the coltan mines, which appears to be in this kind of world. So yeah, they seem to imply that the rebels who are doing the mining are actually in a some kind of alternate reality, which looks kind of Endor-ish. And this place is a skateboarder's paradise, isn't it? Yeah, they're mining the coltan, but they're still rebels, so they're dragging their feet or just stopping shipments. But the Ardents got a favour from another kingdom, or like another dictatorship, I guess, who are also kind of cyberpunk and spying on people, called Drarius. And Drarius wants to be paid in coltan, but the shipments aren't coming, so they might start a war against the Ardent Imperium. So anyway, that's the backstory. And Eyva herself is working with the rebels, I think. So she's dancing in this club for a senator called Simon Davis. And this club is like a secret place where the computer system that's monitoring everybody isn't monitoring this club, so it's like a dead zone. And she wants to get hold of some files he's got, so he tries to stop her, so she fights him. And he's got the spying implants that everyone has to listen to what you say, but also he appears to be like cyborg, enhanced cyborg with extra strength or something, but so is Eyva, so that's okay. Yeah, she gets the information, and also she is doing some scientific research to work out how to regenerate brains, but it's not working. So the brains degrade after she injects them with whatever's meant to regenerate them. And actually, where I worked before I moved to Japan was actually working on this sort of thing in real life, although not quite as cyberpunkish. But yeah, that lab was having some working on flies and fish, but they moved up to mammals, so they relocated out of the place where they were. Better not give too much away because it's still animal testing and people will go and blow it up. So yeah, Eyva's like psychologist or whatever. Everyone has to go and see their psychologist, who are cyborgs or robots, and interview you to make sure you're not having any rebellious thoughts that the system hasn't picked up. So yeah, this is kind of a brand new comic, only just come out, so I'm not going to spoil too much of the plot, but it's pretty fun, and I'll definitely be getting issue 2. And like I don't know if it's gone in demand on Indiegogo, but yeah, it's surprisingly cheap for a crowdfunded comic. So if you can still get it, go ahead and get it. Apparently, the cheap price was kind of an experiment. They was just seeing how the costs pan out on the first campaign. So issue 2 might cost more, might even cost less, but probably more or the same. So yeah, go and get issue 1 and see if you like it.